Today we're going to be showing you the complete beginner's guide on how to use your Echo Show in Alexa voice assistant by Amazon. In this video, we're going to show you how to set up your Echo Show, how to use all of its different features, and how to get the absolute most out of your Alexa voice assistant. We have a lot to go over today, so let's get started with the complete beginner's guide on using your Echo Show. Before we get our Echo Show set up, let's quickly go over what we have available on the device itself. So we have our 5.5-inch screen right here, and above that is going to be where we have our different control buttons. So we have our volume up button and our volume down button right here. And then to the left of that is going to be a button that allows us to disable our microphone. So your Echo Show is constantly recording audio. If you ever want to shut off your microphone and mute it, just go ahead and press that button and your microphone will be muted. Now, a really great button that Amazon put in on the right side of our control bar is how we can shut off our camera. So you'll see on our display screen here, on the top right corner, we have a camera lens. Now, if you ever want to shut off your camera lens and make sure that it's not recording you, just slide this bar over here until it becomes red, and you'll see that that camera lens becomes white. That is because as you slide this bar, it's actually putting up an object right in front of your camera lens that completely blocks that camera. So it makes it impossible for you to be recorded while that lens is white. It's completely covered and your camera is shut off. So again, just slide this bar over till it's red. That means your camera is shut off. And when you slide it back to the left, your camera will be re-enabled. Now, the back side of our Echo Show is our speaker. And then we have our different inputs right here. So the power source or the power cable that's included in the box will be plugged into this left port here, and that's how you connect your Echo Show to its power source. In the middle, we have a standard micro USB in port, and then on the right side, we have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Now they put in on the bottom this rubber slab here, which just really allows you to keep your Echo Show stable. So it gives it good traction when you put your device down. You'll see because of that rubber pad, it's hard to move your Echo Show, which is great just for stability and to make sure that your Echo Show isn't moving around on whatever surface that you put it on. Now let's go ahead and let's get this device set up so we can start showing you all of its different amazing features. Once you get your Wi-Fi network set up, it's then going to ask you to enter your Amazon account information, and then it's going to confirm your address and your time zone. Once that's all set up, you'll be taken to this page where it's asking you which room your Echo Show is set up in. You'll see you have a lot of different options to choose from, and you want to make sure you set this up correctly if you have multiple Alexa activated devices. So if you have different Echo Shows or any Alexa activated device and you have them in different places of your house, make sure you choose whichever room you're going to use this device in. So just press the room that you're going to set it up in and then click continue. You'll also see it gives you an automated device name. If you want to change the name that your Echo Show is recognized as, just press on the name here and a keyboard will appear so you can change it accordingly. Then just click done and then continue, and we're going to be taken to the next page. Now here we get to choose our clock and wallpaper. So this is what our Echo Show is going to display when you're not currently using it. So choose something you like, and it's actually accessing your personal photo library. So you can choose seasonal photos, nature photos, pictures from travel or art, and choose whichever one you like, but it's actually pulling from your personal photo library, which is really cool. So I'll do nature and then click continue. Now, once that's updated and set up, you can make this a dedicated children's device, which makes it child friendly. You can automatically filter any explicit content, set bedtime limits and review activity, and allow independence with calling and video chat with only approved contacts. So if it's a child's device, you can click yes, but if it's your personal Echo Dot or you don't want this feature activated, just select no. Now let's listen to this introduction video by clicking this play icon here, and it's going to give us a brief video highlighting the different ways we can use our new Echo Show 5.
Show 5 off and running. Here are 3 things to try first. Number 1, use your voice. You could say something like, "Alexa, play happy music."
Okay, here's a station you might like. 80s pop on Amazon Music.
Number 2, try using the touchscreen. Number 3, choose your perfect clock face. To get started, say, "Alexa, customize my clock." This is just the beginning of things you can do with your Echo Show 5. For more things to try, just ask, "Alexa, what can I say?" Welcome to your new Echo Show 5.
Now let's go in and go through all of the different settings that we can set up to our preference. So again, if you slide down on that display screen, click the settings tab, we are now at our settings menu. So if you want to connect your Echo Dot to a Bluetooth device, such as your phone or to a Bluetooth speaker, you just select this Bluetooth button here, and it's going to start searching for a Bluetooth connection. Right now, I have no Bluetooth devices in range, so nothing's showing up, but you would just toggle your Bluetooth device on and select that button, and it's going to appear on your screen to make that Bluetooth connection to a separate device. Now, if you ever move and you need to change your Wi-Fi network, you'll just select this button and then you can change your Wi-Fi network accordingly. Now, if we open up this Home and Clocks tab here, this is where we have access to our home page and our clock settings. So to customize your clock and home screen appearance, we'll click this button here, and you'll see that you have a lot of different options. So your recent clock settings will appear on this tab. If you want to access personal photos, you can select this, and you can, choose the background photo that you want to show, as well as the clock face if you wanted to show the date and show the weather. So that's using your personal photos. Now you can play around with the different wallpapers they have chosen for you. So there's 4 options under wallpaper. Then we can go to more preset displays for our screen. So these are the modern ones. There's 5 different options here. Now they also have more playful options. So if you select that tab, you'll see the 9 playful options on this menu. And we can go back, and they have a photography option, which has 6 different options. And then lastly, they have some more classic wallpaper options. So you just select that, and there's 4 options here. So go through, choose whichever one you like the most, and you can always go back and adjust that by using that Home and Clock Settings tab. Now, once you pick one you like, we can actually customize this even further by hitting this edit icon right here. Once that's selected, we can choose these background settings here, so we can have it cycle through different backgrounds, or you can set one of these to always remain on. So that's how you adjust the background. If we go back into this edit tab, now we can start to edit our clock face. So there's 6 different options here. And again, just choose whichever one you like the most. Once you have that chosen, just click this check mark, and it's going to save that update and take you back to this settings tab. We can choose if we want it to show the date, which appears right there underneath your clock. So if you want it to show the date, you'll just toggle that button to on. When blue, that means that particular setting is enabled. And when the blue color goes away and it becomes white, that means whichever setting you're on is disabled. So choose if you want the date or not, and then we can even show the weather. So as long as you have your location set up, you can toggle this setting to blue, which means it's on, and it's going to show the weather on your display screen. Now, if we go back and leave this clock and wallpaper settings tab, the next option for home and clock is home content. So you can choose if you wanted to display which Echo devices are active, if you wanted to show your calendar events, any communications like calling, messages, announcements, and then you can have it show you more features available with Alexa. So if you're just getting started with your Echo Show, it's great to have this discovery on because it's just going to give you new ways that you may not have already known about for using your Alexa voice assistant. Now you also have drop-in, final scores, helpful hints during COVID-19, news, notifications, different photo highlights. So it's going to show slideshows from your personal Amazon photos. You can have it display popular recipes, things that are just trending and popular on Alexa. It will even suggest content from Prime Video or show you recently played music, which when that's on, you'll be able to just select that song that you recently listened to and it will start playing again. You can have it show your reminders, photos that are shared with you. You can have skills set on, which I definitely suggest you turn on, and I'll show you, all the different ways we can use these Amazon skills later in the video. You can get stock updates, trending topics, upcoming games, video, weather alerts. You can see there's just so many different options here. So go around and set that up however you want your home content to appear. Again, to toggle any of these settings on or off, you just select this button right here. And when it's blue, that means it's enabled. And when it's white, that means it's disabled. Now going back, we can go to this night mode settings tab here. If you want to show a dim version of your clock at nighttime, just enable that. But if you don't want the nighttime clock, then you can disable it accordingly. Now you can schedule what time you want your nighttime mode to be activated on. So I suggest you just leave it to automatic. So that's just going to base it on the available light. But if you're in a room with consistent lighting, then you can schedule the time by selecting the scheduled button, and then you can adjust what time you want it to start and end by just clicking on these and then using this clock here to choose which time you want your night mode to be active on. Now, if you want it to be a 24-hour clock, like military time, you'll just enable this on like so, and it will switch to a 24-hour clock. Now, if we leave the home and clock settings, the next is going to be our display. So first, if you want to use a photo slideshow, you can go and adjust your different slideshow settings on this tab. The brightness you can control from this display, but again, if you just slide down from the display screen, you have quick access to your brightness here. Now, adaptive brightness will automatically adjust the brightness based off of the available light. So if you wanted to automatically adjust your brightness, just toggle that to on. And then you have this great sunrise effect here, which I also suggest you leave on. And that's going to display a gradual sunrise-like lighting beginning 15 minutes before your alarm is set for. So that's a great feature I always leave on. Now there's a sound settings tab. This free time setting is for making your Alexa customized for children. So you can enable that by pressing this button here, and then you'll be able to customize the ability of your Echo Show for your child's device. Now keep going, we have this do not disturb settings tab, and this again will disable notifications. You can access do not disturb using this drop down menu as we showed earlier, but if you want to schedule it to start or to automatically turn on do not disturb at a certain time, say while you're asleep, if you have it in your bedroom, you can go and set a scheduled time for do not disturb. Under communications, we can just choose if we want it to announce an incoming call ringer. And then you can restrict access. Again, it's great if you have a child's device, but choosing this, you can restrict different content and different access to different Alexa skills. So those are the main settings you want to become familiar with. And just go ahead and get that set up exactly to your preferences, but you can always go back and adjust and update those settings whenever you like, just by sliding down here and clicking this settings tab. Now I also want to show you what these different buttons do on this menu that appears when you swipe to the left on your display screen. So we have the Communicate tab here, where we can access our drop-in, announce, call, message, and then we can have our Echo Show display our contacts. Now from this menu, we can access our smart home devices. So if you have any smart home gadgets such as lights or a thermostat, you can connect those using the Bluetooth setting, and then you'll be able to make adjustments to those smart home gadgets from that tab right here. Now for music, we can link our favorite music services right to our Echo Show, including Apple Music or Spotify. So once those are connected, you'll be able to access your music right from this tab, and it's going to show your recently played songs, or you can have it show your favorite playlist. But you can also use the verbal commands to ask Alexa to play certain music or certain playlists from whichever music services you have connected to your Echo Show. We also have access to video here. So when you click that tab, might take a second to open up here, but when you click that tab, you'll see you can link Prime Video, you can link Netflix, and so much more from that video tab. So then all you'll need to do is click there, and you can watch your favorite streaming services right from your Echo Dot. Now in this Routines tab here, we can actually set up different routines, such as a bedtime routine. So if that's set up, you can enable that there, and that will automatically turn on your custom alarm clocks or have your Echo Dot say goodnight to you or play bedtime music. So you can set up different routines from this tab here, or you can use verbal commands and have Alexa set up those routines for you. But again, to access your routines or edit them, you'll just click this button here. And then finally, we have alarms. So here's a quick way to go and check which alarms you have set up or to add a new alarm. So right here, we can adjust our time, our date, and then choose if we want this to repeat. So you can have it repeat daily, weekly, or on weekends. But if you ever want to set an alarm, this is where you can do it, or you can just use Alexa and use a verbal command to set up an alarm. I want to take a quick break to invite you to join AppFind VIP, our email newsletter where we're sending out the best mobile apps and mobile games to be sent directly to your email inbox. Now either use the link in the description or go to appfindvip.com, and once you're entered on our email list, you're automatically going to be entered into AppFind giveaways where we're giving out incredible gifts like iTunes gift cards and Google Play gift cards every single month. All you need to do is join our free email newsletter on appfindvip.com, and you'll automatically be entered into our monthly giveaways. We can't wait to see you inside. Go to appfindvip.com or use the link in the description to join AppFind VIP today. Now I want to show you how we can connect any Bluetooth device to our Echo Show. So if we go back to our settings tab on our Echo Show by sliding down on the display screen, clicking the settings option, and then going into Bluetooth, your Echo Show is going to immediately go into Bluetooth pairing mode. So you'll now see on whichever Bluetooth device you're using, so in my case an iPhone, on your Bluetooth menu, immediately that Echo Show is going to appear. Once you click that, it's going to automatically pair on your Echo Show and is now ready for use. So your Bluetooth connection is going to stay connected until you manually go in and either ask Alexa verbally to disable that Bluetooth connection, or you can just go back onto your other Bluetooth device and manually shut off that Bluetooth connection. So once you get your Bluetooth devices connected and paired with your Echo Show, the abilities that you can use Alexa for are endless. So let me show you. So I have my phone connected to my Echo Show. So now I can not only make phone calls, I can do video calls and text messages all through using our voice assistant. So let me show you a quick example. Alexa, call Sophie. You'll see, since it's paired to my phone, right away, it's going to start making that phone call. I'm going to end that because I don't actually want to make the call, but if it went through, I'd be able to speak and have that phone call using the microphone on my Echo Show. To take that even farther, it can even do video calls. So if you're connected to your smartphone, if it's an iPhone, you can just ask your voice assistant to FaceTime a contact, and it's going to show the screen right on your Echo Show, as well as using this front-facing camera lens to record your face on that FaceTime call. Now for Bluetooth with your Echo Show, it's not just for your phone. You can connect to your smart home devices and then verbally ask your voice assistant to turn your lights up or down or change the heat in your home. But really, the opportunities are endless with the Bluetooth capabilities of our Echo Show. So make sure you go and you get all your smart gadgets connected to your Echo Show using the Bluetooth settings tab on your Echo Show device. Our Echo Show is capable of accessing web browsers, so you have two different web browsers installed on your Echo Show. We have Silk and then Firefox. To get to the internet or to your web browser, just ask Alexa, open Silk, and we'll be taken right to our web browser. So once you're in here, you can type in any URL. Now, there is no YouTube skill already downloaded onto our Echo, so if you ever want to access YouTube, just open up your web browser, type in YouTube, and it will take you right onto YouTube, and then you can watch videos right from here. Now, we can set bookmarks by clicking this button here, and that is going to save YouTube or any URL into your bookmarks right here for quick access to any websites that you want to store. Now, our web browsers are an incredible feature on our Echo Show just because it allows you to access certain sites like YouTube that we can't get to from our home screen. And it's also how your Alexa voice assistant is able to quickly find you answers to thousands of different questions that you might have for it. Now, as you can see, the options with our Echo Show are nearly endless, and of course it's impossible for me to go over all of the different possibilities that you can use your voice assistant for. So I just want to end this video by showing you one of my favorite skills or verbal commands that we can use our voice assistant for, and that is for cooking. So if you ever need to find a different recipe for almost any item out there, you can just ask your voice assistant this. So Alexa, how do I make cheese pizza?
Okay, for pizza, here's a few recipes.
So you'll see I'm now given all of these different pizza recipes, and once you find one you like, just select it. And now it's going to show you all of the different ingredients you need for that recipe, along with all the step-by-step instructions. Now they take this even further by allowing this option to add all of the ingredients instantly to your shopping list. So if you click that, it's going to add all of these ingredients right into your shopping list for the next time you go to the store. Now, if you want to save this recipe to refer to later on, click that Save Recipe button. And then lastly, my favorite feature is this Continue Recipe button. So when you click this, it's actually going to take you step by step through all of the different instructions for that recipe. So if I have this set up in my kitchen, I can start off on step 1, and once I complete that step, just click Next Step, and it's going to take you to the next step of the recipe. It will even show you these images that might help you along the way, and you can click on this tab to see the ingredients necessary for that one step of the recipe. It's a really fun feature, it's incredible, and it does help you because you just have instant access to all of the different recipes found on the internet, along with their ingredients and their steps. I hope you found today's video valuable. This was the complete beginner's guide on how to use your Echo Show by Amazon. This video showed you everything you need to know to be an Echo Show expert and to make sure you're using your Alexa voice assistant to its maximum potential. Let us know down in the comments what your favorite part of this video was, and if you did find this video valuable, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content coming out soon. Lastly, I want to encourage you to sign up for our email newsletter, AppFind VIP, to get the best mobile apps and mobile games delivered to your email inbox. Once you're entered on our free email newsletter, you're automatically going to be entered into our AppFind giveaways, where we're giving away free iTunes and Google Play gift cards every single month. Now use the link in the description or go to appfindvip.com. You can do this right on your Echo Show and get signed up for AppFind VIP, our email newsletter. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.